Domestic violence does not always start straight away. It will start off with the relationship moving at a fast pace with a lot of attention and love bombing. You will think you've hit the jackpot. Slowly you will be isolated from loved ones, so you only have your abuser to rely on. You may even be convinced to give up work or move miles away where you have no one. You will then begin to notice unpredictable behaviour of jealousy, blaming, possessiveness, criticising and monitoring your every move. Your abuser will make your life unbearable, and as you work even harder to make the relationship work, you will then begin to notice the odd shove here and there. You become shocked and take all the blame. Your abuser is testing your boundaries at every step, from the odd shove here and there. This will turn into more extreme violence. If you are going through this, please get support and work on a safe exit plan. No one deserves to be abused. There are more women than men that go through domestic abuse. However, there are lots of men that also go through this. It's harder to believe, but men do go through this. It is not just a woman's issue. I see many men in my clinic. Domestic abuse against men can include physical violence, emotional and psychological bullying, sexual violence or financial control, humiliation, isolation, being checked up on and insult. Anything that does not feel right is abuse, does not stop and only escalates. If you're going through this, it is okay for you to ask for help. Men who are being abused may feel ashamed or afraid of judgment by others, but it does not make a man weak or less manly if they experience abuse. Domestic abuse is always a choice by their perpetrator. Men who experience domestic abuse are not alone, and it is always okay to ask for help. If you're going through this, please reach out and get the right help. You do not deserve to suffer in silence. Rape or indecent assault can happen in any relationship. 93% of sexual abuse is carried out by someone that you know, according to RAINN. The overall definition of sexual or indecent assault is an act of physical, psychological and emotional violation in the form of a sexual act inflicted on someone without their consent. It can involve forcing or manipulating someone to witness or participate in any sexual acts. Sex is about consent from both parties and not going against your will. Rape or sexual assault from a partner is not acceptable. It's about them. It is about power and exhibiting control over you. This type of abuse does not stop, and it never gets any better. Please get help. There is a lot of support out there for you by people that get it. Sexual violence in a relationship is not an isolated incident. Sexual abuse occurs alongside other forms of abusive behaviour, including physical and emotional abuse. Intimate partner sexual violence often starts with controlling behaviour that can escalate further to further emotional, mental, physical and sexual abuse. Warning signs of abuse include cutting you off from friends and family. Your partner is extremely jealous or upset if you spend time away from them, insults you, puts you down, says that you can never do anything right, tries to prevent you from doing things for yourself, prevents you from making decisions for yourself, destroys your property, attempts to harm your pets, threatens to harm your children or take them away from you, tells you that you are worthless and that no one else could ever love you, controls your finances. Please seek out for support if you are going through this. You do not have to suffer alone.